It's May 17th, 2023, and we're finishing up cleaning up our sap lines here. These are 3/16 lines, and I have no vacuum on these. It's just a gravity flow. Some of these are running, oh, I suppose 300 feet in length. And my elevation is probably only 10, maybe 10 feet on the longer lines, so I don't get a whole lot of natural vacuum on these. But yeah, to clean these things out, I've found this system works, pretty decent. So what I'll do is I'll hook this water jug here. I guess it's a lawn and garden thing that is used. Anyway, it squirts liquid out the end here, water in this case. And I'll do is I'll hook that up to my end line. Now I haven't pulled any taps down below it, so everything is connected. So I'll attach that one to this end line here, the end of the 3/16 line, and I'll force liquid in there. Probably I just do about 20 feet in the line. So let's see if I can attach that here. Okay, so I've got that hooked into my sprayer nozzle. We're fumbling around here. We should have somebody else on the camera, but we don't. So we're gonna push our lever here and put some liquid in the line. Sometimes if your lines are kind of saggy, you can see where it gets in there. But these 3/16 hold their sap, so those lines are probably already full there. Okay, so I've shot some water in there. We'll unconnect that then. And the next part of this fun job here is to hook up my portable air compressor that we've got here to this end spout. Okay, so let's do that. And I've got this set for about, I think 25 PSI is the way it's set. So let's turn that on. All right, at first it'll shut itself off automatically when it reaches the setting. It doesn't take very long because I don't have much room in there, no extra airspace in there, so it doesn't pressure up too much. Let's try it again. So it's forced that liquid down a ways. I can actually see the line bending back up as the liquid moves out of it. Back to zero. Let's do it again. And when it starts dropping, I can tell that it's pushed liquid all the way through that line. I've got an open line then. We've run everything out of it, and the air compressor then can't actually build up enough pressure to shut itself off. Sometimes it will if I have a longer line, and let's say it's 300, 400, 500 feet long. In that case, the air compressor here can actually keep ahead of it, and it'll pressurize the whole line, and it will shut off even though there's nothing in the line for it to force out. So that'll happen. You get to using this thing, and it's kind of neat because you can kind of tell where you're at. Sometimes I can actually detect if there's a drop line that's off, because I'll actually see it come squirting out it. So anyway, it's kind of a neat operation, and I'm saying that it works, it works for me pretty good. So with that, let's move on down to our next tree here.